Yes.
But we're talking about the TTOC, I'm a champion for Trinidad and Tobago.
Right.
And anytime our athletes are doing well, I feel proud. I know they're doing it for us. But it is a long way from when they start to the Olympics. It's a lot of raising of funds and preparation and so on. Yeah?
Yep, that's correct. I mean, the journey for most people, like I heard my boy there said he don't really pay attention, but he looks like an Olympian. But for most people, it's once every 4 years.
Yes.
So that 2020, Tokyo, the opening ceremony is the 24th of July. 2 billion people, including many Trinbagonians, would be tuned in to Tokyo, the opening ceremony. But for our athletes, the journey sometimes is 10 years, 15 years.
Yes.
And that has to be funded and supported. Achieving an Olympic dream, an Olympic medal, is not a cheap enterprise.
Brian, about how many games, how many athletes in terms of participants, not just in terms of number, but in number of activities, in number of events that we, on average, would
Usually,
send?
on average, we would do about, we would qualify people in about 6, 7 sports
Right.
over the years, the traditional sports, track and field, cycling, boxing,
Javelin,
aquatics,
because of
etc.
Kishon.
Yeah.
And then we had this young man for Taekwondo recently.
Yeah, a
who
couple
was,
of years ago,
Yes.
Shinidam Osuji,
Right.
you had Cheryl and Sanka. But the journey is a long one, and of course, the Trinidad and Tobago Olympic Committee, we have to be innovative and creative all the time. So we have a number of fundraising ventures that we do,
Yes.
From merchandise, selling Team TTO T-shirts,
Where do you
or
get
corporate
merchandise
partnership.
from? Online or is
Well,
there a
we
store?
haven't been now working up and scaling up
Okay.
to go online, but it is available at the Olympic House, 121 Abercrombie Street.
Really?
Or you can email marketing at
We have to come on
ttOC.org.
no man. I'm a Trin TT person, so I
course.
think that we need to come and show off some of this on the set. And but you guys have
I'm
like
happy
jerseys.
to come back. I mean, as I said, it's so
You love the
alive.
energy.
It's a lot of energy.
No, because you watch all these other countries and they have everything, all the gear and all of that,
Correct,
and we
correct.
need
That's
to be
the way we have been
supporting.
going, and we have been
Yes.
working closely with our current sponsors,
Yeah.
Puma.
Yeah.
So
So you have like T-shirts and caps.
yeah,
and
we're working on all those
hoodies and all
things.
those
Yeah, yeah.
things.
So
Nice.
we're gonna be launching last time for Rio.
Right.
We actually launched our line. Then we were with Adidas. We actually had a fashion show.
Nice.
The Trinidad and Tobago Olympic Committee, Team TTO, we have gone into a number of different things. We have cultural ambassadors, Sonny Bling, Chucky Gordon, Second Star, Urfanals.
So you could have a fete.
As a matter of fact, the team, they're having one for the first time. They finally got board permission for it's a form of a boat ride. We'll see how that goes. That's going to be interesting.
Okay.
But for me, the real thing is on Sunday, the
Yes.
26.2 marathon.
Ooh.
So for the last 5 years since we launched the Team TTO Athlete Welfare and Preparation Fund, we have been walking the marathon, entering the marathon,
Yeah.
and walking the 26.2 miles from Freeport, St. Mary's Junction, Freeport, to Whitehall.
To Port of Spain?
Yes, ma'am.
From Freeport?
Yes, ma'am.
That's
It
not for
takes
people
us
like
about
me.
6 hours.
Oh my
Of course,
word.
the elite runners will do it in about 2 hours and something, but we have this group.
So these are the Olympians doing it, and we
these
supporting
are
them?
the people who support
Who fit.
it, like myself.
Right.
We have people like Andre Batiste, Nigel
Okay.
Batiste, Sonny Bling. This
Sonny
year we
could
have
make
the
that?
mayor. Yeah, man, Sonny walks the entire 26.2.
Sunny Bling have all that? Nah, I had to
Sonny
come and
Bling.
put in a
We have
thing
the
too
mayor
there.
doing it this year.
But this
Joel
is wonderful. And
Martinez.
people go from Freeport to Port of Spain.
Yeah,
the
normally,
whole
well, the
thing.
marathon it's been around for 37 years. This is 37th edition. So there's this race that takes place from St. Mary's Junction, Freeport,
Yeah.
to Whitehall, Port of Spain. It's 26.2 miles. As I said, the Trinidad
So
and
Brian,
Tobago
let me
Olympic
understand
Committee,
this,
we
eh?
have jumped in.
You're walking or you're running?
Walk. I can't run because of injuries
Right.
from rugby.
Yeah, and it have a big truck at least.
What?
You have a big truck that you can walk behind with
no,
music.
it's a long, tortuous journey, I have to tell you. But at some point in time, it's mind over matter. You know, I
Yes.
for the last 5, this is the 5th year, I've always questioned myself in the last 6 miles, why am I doing
So what time
this?
do you start?
So the walkers start at 3:30 a.m. So you
Okay.
have to understand that we leave Port of Spain by about 2 a.m. We're down
Yes.
at the start point.
Okay, I could
And then
understand
from
that. No
3:30 a.m. we
sun.
walk. It starts in the dark.
Yeah.
And then the sun will hit us somewhere in the eastern main. Well, this year it's down the priority. But as I said, the support for the team TTO Marathon Walk, which is within the Trinidad and Tobago International Marathon, has grown. This year we have over 37 people joining the walk. So it's a lot of people going to be
and it's
suffering.
This Sunday.
It's on Sunday. A lot of people are going to be suffering on behalf of our athletes. We have set a target this year of raising $1 million.
But I will have to prepare for next year.
You will prepare for next year?
Yes, because if I come this year...
Don't make promises you can't
I will
keep.
not make promises because you're going to be back. I want to see the gear, the merchandise.
Yes, certainly.
And you will keep motivating me because I think that is fascinating that you will walk. I know people walk long distances and, I know that.
Robert Dumas is also doing it this year for his father, in audition for his father, who is very ill. Yeah. And Anton Lafon is doing it for Isha's Learning Center. So, as I said, it's going to be a large group.
So, how do you raise the funds? Do people pledge for
people
you?
People make pledges, corporate Trinidad and Tobago. I mean, it's always very well received. People really want to help the athletes. And you can pledge by directly to the TTOC account, Scotiabank 171188, or you make a check to the Trinidad and Tobago Olympic Committee, and you can drop it at Olympic House, 121 Abercrombie Street, the corner of Abercrombie and New Street, the red building next to the park.
Brian Lewis, President of the TTOC, thank you so much. Yeah. All success. And next year.
Means Sunday.
Next year. Right?
You coming to carry?
All success.
You look the part.
You're going to make the walk?
I wouldn't mind doing it. It's just that I've been told that I need to rest up. Next year, yeah.
Next year, man. I wouldn't put you in that this year.
That
is how many hours? Like 6 hours walk.
Well, he looks like he could do it in 4 hours.
He could do it in 2 hours. Watch it. When he's ready, this boy can do anything he puts his mind to, right?
Thank you, Lisa.
But I am just fascinated to walk from Freeport to Port of Spain.
That's a nice
long walk. It's probably along the highway and all of that.
Most likely.
Let's check in and see what people think on Facebook. I know there's somebody on Facebook who's going to say, but Lisa, walking from Freeport to Port of Spain is nothing. Bernice...
In nothing.
I saw somebody going on and tell me that, Brian. Michael Pierre, good morning. Okay, you know what I have to do? I have to refresh this because I'm still seeing all these Simple C comments. But I might be, that you don't know people
listen to me not to know. Have comments about
they
it.
They will say, but Lisa, a long time people used to walk, but I feel that's a hard one.
It's a hard one.